Welcome, everyone, to what is going to be a wet and sloppy affair. The skies are wide open, and we are certainly in for some challenges to ball security today as we get ready for this showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Hello, everyone, and welcome. The skies are open, and we are in for a wet one. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for room, it's Sampson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. What a snag by the defense. Looking for more room. Touchdown Seminoles. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense with jumbo personnel. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quick pass on the fly motion. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Offense getting set for 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard, you get called for a penalty. Nice job.
Got a lot of running room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put...
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, no! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense, quick tempo.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Third down coming up.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to this position.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. dances away from the heat. He'll throw one to his right. And the timing just a hair off.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw it back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding that.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Hey.
Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Now on first down from the 43. They'll give it to him again. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Sampson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they
This shit going right now. Damn.
Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the
Look at that shit, bro. Some type of fucking animation. God damn.
Got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw it in completion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Fires to the right.
That was good. That was good.
Beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. The give to Davis.
On his ass. Who was that? 31?
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
All right. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Right here, yeah. They got a defense and that D tackle. When I seen that shit, I know exactly what the fuck that was.
I wanna see my dogs on the mountaintops. Them niggas only ballin' when they out and swap. I got a line of cars wrapping around the block.
You get no fucking penetration. Oh, see,
There on first down, it's
that
second
shit
and
make a
5.
difference.
They'll give it to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
The man blew out the line.
Has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his home is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on first and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield.
All right, baby, come on.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for an open area to his left. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the
It's not making a field goal right here, bro. God, that's
Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
wow.
Smashes through the tackle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out. It's Staley. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
I mean, god damn, bro. I got it.
After making the catch. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava trying to get to it.
That's like,
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, he's looking to throw. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for the drive. Looking forward to the punt.
horrible.
And
Horrible fucking half, bro.
Punt as it rolls out of bounds.
It's crazy because this nigga is just, he's not doing nothing fucking special, dog.
There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Defense gets to the quarterback.
Gotta get a punt return or something.
Timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one. He gets it up to the 33.
To bring them bitches up in the box.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This is a third and long. Running to the left.
There we go.
And he's not going to
I'll be ready second half.
Defense denying him the first
I'll be
down.
ready second half.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down.
We got no time too, so 7-minute quarters. No, we got 5. I think I got 5-minute
He'll bring
quarters.
it back. It's Sampson.
Yeah,
Couldn't get
we
away
got
from
5-minute
that cover
quarters.
team, and they've got him down at the 23.
No matter what, I got time.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Iamaleava. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Unloads it left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime. They couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion out there, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to the ground game on the left.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well.
I cannot move the fucking ball.
To run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
Cannot move the ball.
Abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Come on. Hey, bro.
It's Sampson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion.
Can't do nothing about
Not the way they had
it.
it
That's
drawn
just some
up.
bullshit, bro.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the
Look at
air.
this shit.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man, and they convert. Open runway ahead. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unleashes one deep. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure.
Y'all just joined in, bro. 21-0 halftime. I'm getting my ass whipped, as y'all can see.
Later in the ball game, this offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just
Come
get
on, baby.
gashed down,
You in man,
last drive,
you in
the
fucking
drive for this
man
offense,
coverage.
matriculate the ball down the field, eat up
How do you not, like,
finish it off with a touchdown.
how do you not even respond to that shit, bro?
Rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at...
He'll take a deep shot here.
That shit, man.
And he intercepts
Oh my God,
it,
look.
bringing it back.
That look is
And they
fuck.
capitalized not only on
What
the
the
pick,
fuck was the
but on
fucking
the
middle
quick
safety
return
at?
to improve this field position.
Stupid fuck, bro.
Obviously, it's raining here in this game.
They'd have called me the fucking,
I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's
I would have been a
hands
fucking
little bit, but
game.
It certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a
I'm talking
senior.
about nobody is dominating these blocks. Nobody ain't doing shit.
Yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
It's like, ain't nobody blocking. How can that be a hold?
There is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
How the fuck can you hold? Man, I just called fucking height.
This offense has a second down play.
Oh yeah, I might have an advantage out here.
Trying to get the corner.
Jesus
They
Christ.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his
Christ.
one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of... And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams.
I mean, they just
lived
getting
in the
ran
back.
through like a hole.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out,
Like
they
a hole.
got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can
Up
bail
the
them
block,
out.
bitch. Oh my God.
He gets a block.
Shut up.
Dances away again. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helped out his
bro.
offense to start this drive.
I ain't got the energy to
Guys,
deal
here
with this
comes
shit
that
right now.
Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a
Come
pick
on,
last
baby.
time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fuck it, I'm just running man. Fuck it.
from the 22 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Holmes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I mean, he just running simple ass shit. He just getting fucking beat up right now. At this point,
this guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on the
come on, baby, you gotta pick that shit
to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Reacted well.
Damn.
To Tim, but just couldn't.
I changed the game right there. I picked that shit off.
Turnover, it'll be 3rd down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Quarterback
Good
on
play.
the keeper.
Good play.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Good play.
Touchdown, Seminoles. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it
I don't know how to fight. I had all them people on the left side. And just, that shit was on the shit.
From inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sampson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down.
Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Sorry, fucking ugly. Sorry, FA.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Going to the running game.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
He's getting out angry with that time.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes a hit as he fires.
And it's like, I made you up.
And the pummeling has started.
Shit too fucking easy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense set for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. Smashes through. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The play action fake. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Makes the grab on 3rd. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the
animations.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Look at this shit. Ooh. You let me go inside.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coming.
God damn.
Way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18.
Hey, the linebacker, look, he went back. He went back for the wide receiver. The running back had the ball.
He can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Football, you hear the term quick.
What's the fucking game? We got
The QBs want to make that decision quick. And I
I'm
think he
robbing
a little
them.
bit too much. Got the ball out quick.
I clicked on. Hey, give me no
We'll see
fucking
if they go
animation.
back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Look at this shit, bro.
And fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. No huddle here for the offense.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The aerial assault continues. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Ain't no way I'm gonna hit every play. Hey, but in FSU, they D-line not even like that.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
They not even like
They
that.
have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And
This is
there's
going
no,
knocked
The
out.
expressway is wide open. The 10.
Oh,
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They
I
couldn't
mean, he
draw up a
did.
drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's
Niggas
Staley.
running slow.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Oh, so niggas jumped out. That shit was crazy.
Seminole. Not content to get the
Oh, I'm just for laughs and giggles, bro. I need to see something. 70 overall, left tackle. Okay. Okay. That's why they doing that. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna have to move my center. I'm gonna move my center to right tackle. guard to left tackle.
With points for the
Ford
defense.
with the fumble. The
That's
defense
the only way.
striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
I gotta move my
And
center to
defense is
right
about
guard
getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just
and
get
my
that hit,
left
the ball pops
guard
out,
to left.
more guys swarming to the football. Great effort. Scoop that thing up.
Yeah.
Now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley.
That is running so
Nice
slow.
job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that
I'm just gonna
return
run
at the
this shit out.
22.
Let me true plot right now. Yeah.
And now this offense will take the field again. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it.
It's like,
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They
I
gotta get
mean,
more
bruh,
creative,
that's
whatever that looks
74.
like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going
that
on the ground.
motherfucker
Yeah,
ass.
defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be
Look
challenged
how he
up
missed.
front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
My quarterback gonna be dead.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Just complete and utter.